either this or that, which are identical to each other. But if you move this z up there, you will end up with negative 1 over 5 z over z plus 2 plus 1 over 5 z over z minus 3. And this isn't exactly that form. This is more like z over z minus negative 2, right? So the inverse z transforms would come out to be negative 2 to the n u of n. Again, the r, okay, before you can't just write the z transform just like that. You don't know whether this, you have to write the causal version or the anti-causal version. So the problem has 3 parts to it. The first one is asking for the inverse where this is the ROC. So it means it's looking for the causal version. Remember, an ROC going outwards outside of a circle, that's causal. So the causal solutions for both of these would be, that's the constant, negative 2 to the n u of n plus 1/5, then it's 3 to the n u of n. So that's for this particular ROC. If the ROC is greater than 2 but less than 3, so you have two different ROCs, one for this term and another one for this term, and this one here is causal. It's like outside of a circle. So for this term you continue to write the causal version, which is going to be negative 2 to the n u of n. But for this guy, this other term, the ROC is like inside of a circle, so it means you need the anti-causal solution, which is going to be, so the 1/5 is already there, and then the negative sign, 3 to the n u of minus n minus 1. So that's for this particular ROC. So this is the causal version, this is the anti-causal version. And the last part, the ROC less than 2. So it means inside the circle, and inside the circle for both the terms, both the poles. So write the anti-causal version for both of them. So this gives you like, so you had a negative 1 over 5, which was a constant, and then you had so you had 1 over 5 something like this. So this would give you negative 2 to the n u of minus n minus 1. So just to spell it out, I'm putting in all the negative signs, but this simplifies to 1 over 5 negative 2 to the n u of minus n minus 1. The second term was 1 over 5 z over z minus 3. So for that, the anti-causal inverse should be, so 1 over 5, then the negative sign, a to the n u of minus n minus 1. And that's the answer. Both of them are anti-causal this time. So this type of a problem is clear to everyone. And if you are good with this sample test, you won't have any trouble on the exam, because it's going to be very similar to it. And then you all will be working on the homeworks. I can let you go now, or I can quickly look at the homework, this document. So it's just I've mentioned all the formulas here, then the stuff about stability, about the ROC including the unit circle, then the relationship of the dt-ft to the z transform. So remember, you can, if you're given an h of z, you can always write the dt-ft by replacing z by e to the j omega. So this gives me the dt-ft right there. But you can only do that if it's stable. So this ROC, it's stable, right? It includes the unit circle. This kind of an ROC, it was unstable to begin with, so you cannot actually write this as the DTFT. That would be wrong. And then again, the problem about changing an unstable term to a stable term. Then difference equations, make sure you understand this concept that this general form of the difference equation, how can you, so after cross multiplication, can you identify a0, a1, a2 by looking at your equation? So the coefficient of y of n, that's going to be a0. The coefficient of yn minus 1, that's going to be a1. The coefficient of yn minus 2, that's going to be a2, and so on. So make sure you understand this and you're able to relate it to your difference equation. And then how to write the anti-causal version, we did this on the problem. Then the partial fractions, long division, and then the homework problems, just give them your best shot and turn in what you are able to do. It's okay, but make sure you're thorough on the test, and any problems similar to the tests that are on the homework, make sure you're good on that.
When we're changing the anti-causal, why does it become negative? I understand the u, the n minus 1, but why does the
That kind of comes with it, because see, this was like the ROC, the Z transform of this sequence was this, but the Z transform of the sequence with the negative is that. If you didn't have this negative, you would have a negative here. I mean, you can't have it like, so either have it here or have it here. So to make this look the same, we have to have a negative over there. That's the only thing. And the homework problems are, just do what you can on them. It's okay. Yeah, this is exactly like on the test. See, after this review and by looking at these hints, I don't think you'll have any problems doing the homework. Just do it and turn it in. And for the exam, like it's better if you get over with it on Monday. You don't have to. By Wednesday, you'll forget all of this. I'm sure. So it's better to get done with this, and I'm telling you now, if you're good on the sample test, you won't have trouble on the actual exam. You'll have like extra time for the thing. So let me know through that Blackboard thing. I'll try to put it up there today. And if but unless you hear from me, don't assume it's been moved to Wednesday. Okay. Right now it's still Monday. But if I send an email, then yeah.
So you have a survey up on the site?
Yeah. I don't have it yet, but I will. I will today, and you let me know. But are you sure it's Wednesday is gonna be better?
Yeah.
How?
Do you have the test on this?
I forgot to bring them, but they're in my office. You can come with me and get them.
Will you be available after class?
Today I'll be there like till 5 or 6, but I won't be here tomorrow or Friday. So I'm gonna leave the papers with the TA this weekend. So if you wanna get your papers, you can, or you can come today. Like my office is NH 140.